Hi, Snake.
Hi, Noonam.
And I think this is probably.
The Last of Us? I mean, us too, but the game too.
This is probably. How long has it been since we've done a commentary over a game that, I guess both of us, would consider good? Because I haven't played Last of Us, but I don't think I'm going to dislike it, at least story wise.
Well, how much of it you don't think? How blind are you?
I know about the soundtrack. I know about super sad beginning, ooh, it's depressing, and and I know that it's a third-person shooter.
That's impressive. Alright, we're playing the Remastered edition that came out on PS4, so...
Oh, holy shit, Snake! This is our.
Thank you.
This is
So,
our.
uh,
This is our first generation fucking commentary.
First generation, yeah, this is recorded on an Atari,
God,
bitch.
did I say first generation?
Yeah.
Current generation.
I don't know how they got these graphics out of the Atari, but Naughty Dog, man.
Tommy, listen to me.
Naughty Dog.
He is the contractor.
This is on PS4. The Remastered edition came with all the released DLC, which means one chunk of story DLC I still haven't played yet, actually. And, of course, bumped up to 1080p and 60 FPS, and I'm sad I don't have a 60 FPS console recording device, because it looks so silky smooth.
So silky smooth.
He's still doing that.
But we're looking at it in cinematic silky smooth 30.
Fucking 30 FPS is not cinematic. 24 FPS is cinematic.
I
And it
know,
needs some-
I don't even get that line of thinking.
And it would need some blurry vision there. So anyway, this is Joel and daughter.
This is Joel and daughter,
Joel
yeah.
is voiced by acclaimed voice actor Bakey Troy.
Nolan Baker. Nolan Baker, I think it is.
Bakey Troy?
Stuck. It's not.
What? No.
Bakey Troyster?
Frying
for this.
Troy, the city of
I
Troy.
sell hardcore drugs.
Oh, good. You started.
Ocelot?
Mortgage then.
Yeah, you wish.
Yeah, that's it.
Actually, it's weird how Ocelot looks a lot like the fucking actor, which I guess is the point since they're doing like mocap.
No more Patrick Zimmerman in that role.
No more brother.
No more brother.
I hope it still has that though. And is the daughter called Sarah?
Baby girl.
What?
Yeah.
Why? What's with the long response? And Sarah is voiced by Hannah Hayes. I don't know what else Hannah Hayes has starred in. I have the IMDb up, Snake, because I've
This is how you
come
do
in
informative.
prepared.
Sarah, honey, I need to get your daddy on the phone.
Uncle Tommy, what time is it?
I need to talk to your dad now. There's
Quick, who's Uncle Tommy? Played by.
Uncle Tommy.
Uncle Tommy.
phone?
What? Why did you say phone?
Because that was a phone talking to her then. Anyway, gameplay has begun. The game does fucking gameplay story transitions pretty damn well.
Yeah, it does. But apparently we can. Oh, dinosaur birthday card. Dear Dad, let's see. You're never around. Oh, you.
The game likes that a lot. They have individually textured tons and tons of bits of paper. They've textured them so you can actually read them and they're not all blurs. This is what the next generation is all about. Readable paper. But actually, it's what the last generation was about too. But now in 1080p.
You know, I don't know if this is a weird thing about me, but I fucking love mirrors in video games.
Dad?
When you can.
Because they're rendering the world twice.
They're
It's
rendering
so
the
hardcore.
world twice. Motherfucker! Like the happiest memory to me from The Walking Dead season 2, besides Kenny's death, is the fact that in episode 1, the first episode, in that fucking prologue, we see a motherfucking mirror that works.
Anyways, what we just saw there, infection spreads 300%. If you look on the first level of fucking Uncharted 3, there is a newspaper at the bar that says that is about the mysterious infection that is in this game. So I wonder how Nate is doing.
It's nearby.
I hope Uncharted 4 takes place during Last of Us. Wouldn't that be just amazing?
That's how he meets a thieves' end.
That's bullshit. There will be delay. What city does this take place in right now?
I believe this is... I can't name the exact city. I believe this is in and around Texas.
I know that a lot of the game actually takes place in Boston, like the Boston area.
But as for now, it's kind of like... I mean, I can't speak because I don't know a proper Texan accent, but apparently Troy Baker is doing a pretty damn nice one in this game. I really like this opening bit here, because she's not being walked along a scripted line, I just know where all the kind of events are. So you could totally miss a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but it's a nice setup for an atmosphere. It's really ugly calendar.
Agent's calls. Where the hell are you?
Engage!
On my way.
I love that the phone actually looks like a fucking phone. Unfortunately, TV shows and movies still haven't managed that completely. I'm not talking about the phone itself, I'm talking about the interface more.
Resident Evil 6 still has the worst phone I've ever seen in a fucking video game. It's just a cube that people flick open from the middle. It looks so ergonomically wrong.
What? Who keeps shit like that in their fucking pockets?
No, who would come in here?
Don't go near the doors. Just stand back there.
You know, speaking of like, I
What's
guess,
going on?
accents from the South, fucking
What kind of sick?
Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead
Played by a Brit.
doesn't really sound like any person I've ever heard.
Jimmy, I am warning you.
He's got a unique kind of made-up accent.
Yeah, like I wouldn't say it's bad, like I wouldn't say he's bad at doing the accent or bad at acting, but it just doesn't really sound like fucking anything.
That's why he's not bad at doing the accent, because it's an accent entirely of his own invention. It'd be pretty impressive if he was bad at that.
And I'm pretty sure he's actually around people who are from the South, like in the show, so it's just really weird. Like, do you wonder if anyone ever goes up to him and just asks, dude, what the fuck are you doing? What is this? Are we at joke team?
Please go. So it's homicide or something. You gonna tell me what happened?
Later.
Hey, Sarah. How you holding up, honey?
So this is the uncle that we were told about.
This is Tommy, and
This is Tommy.
He's voiced by Jeffrey Pierce.
Nice.
I have no idea where other stuff Jeffrey Pierce has done. Actually, I can look it up right now what other things Jeffrey Pierce has done. What other things has Bakey Troy done?
Bakey Troy. Well, Bakey Troy has been in a few of the Naughty Dog games. Kanji in Persona 4, somewhat. Matthew Mercer handles him when he doesn't want to. Fucking Bioshock Infinite, Resident Evil 6. He's becoming another Nolan North. He's turning up everywhere, basically. Not just what I mentioned, but all my fucking memories are failing me right now.
Well, Jeffrey Pierce has been around a lot, but hasn't really done anything. If the movie tells you anything, he's been in Simone. The I and O in Simone are 1 and 0, so it probably has something to do with the internet. That's fucking beautiful fire effect. He's also been a Medal of Honor 2010, Charlie Jade. I guess he plays a character from Drop Dead Diva and the Tomorrow People.
So, I'm gonna mention something here. The Last of Us, they actually had a bit of trouble porting this over because in an interview they said they'd basically made The Last of Us absolutely perfectly built for the PS3.
That makes so much sense considering how good that game looks.
Yeah, they basically, Naughty Dog, I mean, their gameplay is shallow compared to some other titles because it is action films. but they do know how to fucking get the most out of a system.
Well, even for Uncharted and
Look at that shot. That's fucking cool as shit.
even Uncharted and Last of Us, both of those games just look really, really pretty, and it's really pretty to play them as well. They don't just look pretty, but they're not very extensive, I wouldn't think. Just, I think we've gone pretty far with graphics, and I personally think the next big thing is how fluid the game looks.
Ubisoft disagrees with you, pal. They disagree.
Can't stop here, Tommy.
I'm not even just talking about FPS though, like fucking Metal Gear Solid 5, Snake?
Oh, Jake the Snake.
Jake the Snake. Snake jumping from up to crawling just looks so fucking beautiful. It's so well done. And that's what I'm more talking about when it comes to fluidity.
Okay, I thought you meant in the kind of sense that fucking Killing Floor has gun animations at 220 fucking frames per second. Which is fucking gorgeous, by the way.
Well, of course, I think FPS might have a lot to do with it, but like it's just video game characters do not look as stiff as they did. Like they look fluid. They look
It's really
organic.
a case of blending animations together to make so that it isn't a jarring cut, really. This game does do animations very well. It's a lot more, obviously, going over differences in tone and such, it is a lot more... It's basically the same kind of gameplay that Uncharted has, a few changes, a few character tweaks, and it results in a really different kind of control. You'll see it when we actually get to proper gameplay, but for now, well, we're in a bit of a shit state. So let's just go over here first, because I want to show something off right away.
We're getting killed.
Yeah.
I'm glad that the death scenes have returned from The Walking Dead.
They're handled a lot more gracefully, I think, because it follows that kind of formula. There is a bite, a cut, and a scream. The rest is just entirely your imagination on how horrible it goes.
So,
And there are a ton of those.
so it's unlike Tomb Raider.
Yeah. I'm still... That fucking Spike one is still fucking in my head.
It's so...
That's
just so
awful.
It's so weird.
I mean awful in a holy fuck that's gory kind of impressed way.
Isn't, like... What other remastered games have come out for this generation right now? Because, like, I know Tomb Raider is one.
Tomb Raider... These really are the only two I know.
I guess Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. For the
Okay,
Wii
that's
U.
a H...
And I know that the Kingdom Hearts series is coming out, but it's not for this generation.
Yeah.
We're almost there. We're almost there, baby.
Ooh.
Wow, what the hell, Tom? What's with that,
There are a lot of little physics objects you can knock around.
Oh, so many physics objects.
Now, you asked like way earlier in this commentary, when has it been the last time we've both done a game we've liked? I think you're jumping the gun a bit. There are a lot of people who really felt let down by this game.
I
mean,
think
I
I'm
don't.
gonna
I got
enjoy
what I
it.
wanted.
I think I'm gonna enjoy it. Like, I'm probably not going to be as whiny and negative as I've been throughout, at least, I don't know. I really think the last time I enjoyed talking over a video game. Like, I've always enjoyed it, but enjoyed the game also, is Max Payne 3.
That was so fucking fun.
That was... How long ago was Max Payne 3, Snake?
Well over a year, nearing 2 at this point,
Yes.
I think.
At least a year and a half I haven't enjoyed the game we've been doing commentaries over.
But the thing is, you seem to enjoy the more cinematic stuff.
Well, there's a lot to notice.
But you didn't really like True Crime, the most cinematic game ever made.
Oh, don't
That
even...
was pure cop drama.
Speaking of true crime, you wanna mention something that's gonna come out soon?
Oh yeah, I'm visiting New York.
Yeah.
in the True Crime sequel, True Crime New York. Alright, let's go actually get onto the game. So this is that sad intro you heard about.
This is a sad scene, and I don't think it's that sad, because I guess it's sad on a very fundamental level that someone lost their child, but...
Some people just argue that Sarah just got fridged, basically.
Basically, yeah.
It's the central kind of point of Joel's character, so you understand why it happens. If Sarah survived, then nothing he does throughout the rest of this plot would really make much sense.
Come on, baby, please.
Maybe he wouldn't be as likable if...
Sarah.
But it would have been a bit shitty if she survived and then died in the fucking interim of what right now and when the plot actually takes place.
I think it might have been actually a bit more tasteful if she had died just during the break, and we just slowly piece it together that she fucking died.
It would have been a way harder writing challenge to keep that under wraps, though, and not make it really obvious.
Well, I think it would have been pretty obvious right from the start, because, like, she's not around, Joel seems pretty, but I guess, since, I wouldn't say this is a I would say this is a Hollywood game. It's not some art, it's not really... It's a 7 out of 10 movie, let's put it at that.
You say that before you've seen the rest of it. Let's give it some time there.
I doubt it's gonna do something that would probably really impress me. Does it do something that would impress me?
I couldn't tell, Lunam. I don't know what actually impresses you. Did the film Antichrist impress you?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, it doesn't do anything Antichrist, so we got some doubts here. I'm not sure why I picked Antichrist.
It'll be probably very enjoyable.
I mean, Joel isn't going to get locked in a room for 15 years plotting his revenge against a former classmate, so...
Okay, let me... Since this is gonna be a little, like, a little confusing, let me tell you what exactly I've seen up to. I've seen up to the point where Tess dies. I've seen up to that point. I don't know anything...
That's a spoiler for anyone who's watching this commentary blind. Who the
fuck? Well, fuck you, it's pretty fucking obvious she's gonna die.
It's been out for a couple of years now. I mean, the statute of limitations on spoilers has gotten up to at least the 3rd chapter, okay?
Yeah.
No.
And she's like not even around for half of the game. Come on. Not even half of the game.
If you see a screenshot from like really late in the game, people will be going, "Where's Tess?"
Yeah, where's Tess?
We
And everyone knows that the main basis of this game is basically, I guess story-wise, is the relationship between the Beaky Troy
and not Ellie Page.
and Ellen Page.
You want to explain this?
I was on my way back.
That controversy was dumb.
I wouldn't even say it was a controversy.
It was a tiny one.
I managed.
She just made a comment about it in her AMA.
Are these assholes still with us?
One comment in the fucking journalism just ran with it. Just, oh my god, the controversy.
Is that Robert?
Naughty Dog's gonna get sued.
Our Robert.
He knows that we're after him.
And it just didn't matter. I just think the funniest part is I've actually seen the DLC in its fullest. So I know one thing that also happens to Joel in this game.
But you don't know exactly how... Oh, wait. I think it begins with it. Okay, well, let's just leave that.
I don't remember that it showed what happened. It just showed that Joel was just kind of dying.